At the start of the 2009 baseball season, the two New York baseball teams opened brand new stadiums. The Yankees opened at the new Yankee Stadium and the Mets, Citi Field. While both teams' fans were sad to see their old classic stadiums torn down, Yankee fans in particular were pleased with the upgrade. Old Yankee Stadium lasted from 1923 until 2008.
It's very spacious, it's well laid out, it's fun to be at, you know where you are. It's easy to get in and out of your seats, the seats are comfortable.
Another fan said that the trappings and amenities to the new park were very appealing and easy to use.
I think that the employees are friendly and helpful, and they have enough refreshment stands where there's no lines, and the men's rooms are all clean and nice. It's a great place to watch a ball game.
For an organization that so closely treasures its history, the Yankees represent it well, with banners of former greats hanging throughout the outside of the new stadium. One fan, Joe Kelly from Connecticut, said he likes how the organization went out of its way to keep the look of the old stadium while giving it a new feel.
A lot of the same things are there, and the facade and the dimensions of the field, and you kind of feel like it's a refreshed version of the old Yankee Stadium, which is kind of nice. A lot of the history and tradition is still there, which is great.
Though the stadium cost over $1 billion to build, Yankee fans generally have no problem with the massive expenditure.
It's a lot of money to invest, but I think they'll make it back and then some.
While Yankee fans talked about how much they like their new stadium, Mets fans were much more negative, several bemoaning the death of their beloved Shea Stadium, which was the Mets' home from 1964 until 2008. One part of the stadium that fans loved was the home run apple, a large apple that rose out of a hat whenever a Mets player hit a home run at the old stadium. Ted Berg, editorial director for Sportsnet New York, said that the organization's treatment of the Shea Stadium home run apple showed that they often didn't take their own history seriously enough.
I actually did a web video when they were tearing down Shea Stadium saying I should put the apple right here where it is right now and just leave it here, and we'll remember Shea Stadium, because like I said, I love Shea Stadium, and it was such an important part of my whole life growing up. And so it seemed a little bit, irksome that the Mets would ignore such a huge part of their history.
Mets fans are protective of their unique past, which they say is mostly a sad one, considering the team's long history of futility. The Yankees serve as a stark contrast, with their 27 World Championships compared to just 2 for the Mets. The most recent Yankee championship was last season, which fans said eased the transition from the classic 80-year-old stadium into the new one. Mets fans, on the other hand, said their team needs to win like the Yankees did before they become comfortable with the new stadium.
Winning sort of heals all ills.
With the two teams in the middle of their second season in their respective stadiums, the jury of fan opinion is still largely undecided. But if the longevity of the new stadiums is like the old ones, fans will have plenty of time to make up their minds. This is Andrew Smith reporting from New York City for the World Journalism Institute.